Hello, welcome to Frizz Vision. This is quarter 3 of casual gameplay that we're putting up now. We asked you after quarter 1 or before quarter 1 and before quarter 2. I'm going to ask you again in quarter 3. Go ahead and comment down below who you think's going to win. It's looking even worse for Cody now.
Yeah, as you see, they're about to switch sides here. So that way, if you get a slightly uneven field that you're playing on for some reason, or maybe the player who won the flip at the beginning of the game, they can decide if they want to play with the sun in their eyes or not, depending on where the field is. So they're going to flip sides now, and Cody's about to toss.
Here we are. Yeah, you can see penalties went back to 0, just like we said in the second quarter. At the end of the first half, they revert back to 0. And here we go. Pretty nice toss. Oh, he gave up that point.
It was a nice throw, though.
Yeah.
It's hard to defend those sides, especially when it's humming.
There's another point.
Yeah, I think that was almost a skid. I think it barely popped up there at the end, but that was a nice toss. I mean, you can't
Yeah,
do much of that.
It's definitely good throws tend to be low, but you do risk, getting a skid if you keep it too low, but they're hard to catch if they're low and fast. There's a penalty. Yeah, and it's kind of like a goalie in soccer, like what they're doing PK kicks. Oh man, that's another low one that just got in there.
Yeah, that was a good throw.
Oh, that one just followed the line. I think that's a point.
Oh yeah, that was nice. There's some good throws here in the third quarter.
Yeah. Well, like I was saying, it's kind of like a goalie in soccer when you're doing PK kicks. Sometimes they just have to pick a side to dive to, and if you commit too much to one side, okay.
I think we counted that as a score, right?
That was a point, and I'll pause it here real quick, but that's a great example of how height rule is judged.
Mm-hmm.
So height rule, you basically call height rule, which counts as out of bounds. If there's no chance the player can reach the disc, even with jumping, there's no way they can touch the disc. It's just way too high in their score zone. Now that one, if we go back and look at it, if he was positioned differently at the beginning of the throw, he definitely could have reached it.
Yeah.
Like you can see it's out of reach for him here, but if he was ready for that and in the right position, he definitely could have at least got a hand on it. So let's watch it again. Yeah, if he was positioned right, he definitely could have caught that in a score zone. So we didn't count that as a height rule.
Yeah, you can see we're probably discussing it there, but it's really a judgment call. If you don't have a judge or umpire or whatever, you'll make the call amongst yourselves. But that one, I think, even if he was playing like a half step back, he probably would have got to it. So.
Oh, I thought that was in, but I think they're calling that one out. So it must have kept going outside along the corner line.
Yeah, and again, remember in your score zone, as those lines go out, once they get to the end, you can just imagine them going straight back after that.
Now that's a point.
Nice toss.
Yeah, you're hitting that corner pretty hard in this corner. Oh.
Well, gave up on that.
There's a lot of give up points in this quarter. Which, oh man, that was a terrible penalty. Ooh. Yeah, I will say I don't see you do too many sidearms, and that's probably why. They're really easy to flip the disc, and you get it penalties. Especially if you're naturally a backhand player. That was a good throw.
Yeah, it is easy to flip those flicks over, or the forehand. It's a little. I would say that it's a little easier to throw on turf, but. Is that in?
I think, yeah, they're calling it in.
Yep.
Yeah, I would say this is that's a roll. I would say this is a pretty slow paced quarter. You can see they're both taking their time a little bit. There's a lot of give up points in this quarter.
Obviously tired.
Oh, that was a nice catch.
That was a good catch.
But they're definitely not trying to like throw really quickly and keep running them to both sides of the field or both sides of their score zone. In this one, they're just trying to make a one solid good shot that where they're just going to give up on. I'm listening to the actual audio in here, and I can hear ourselves talking, and I'm pointing out that I thought I had you committed to going to the other side, even though the disc didn't make it in. But I was saying if the disc was a good disc and it would have been a point, then I think I would have had you because you were committed to going the other way. But that was a good throw.
Yeah.
Disregard the weird wind up, but
Galloping in.
oh, that's a penalty, I bet. Yeah. That's a point. I was rethinking his throw, maybe, or his grip. Oh, that's an error. That hit him in a bad spot. Right in the hand. You see that one just followed out, so
Yep.
that's no point. It wasn't coming back in. That's the tough part about going for a backhand shot on that side of the field. Oh, that was a good throw. But yeah, if you're going for a backhand shot on the left side of your opponent's field, it's probably going to curve out if you're not careful. Oh, oh, that was rough. You
that one hooked on the hand or something. Yeah, that was bad.
I think you're too used to playing disc golf and just grip locking it off to the right or something.
Well, I think what was happening is I was I made that catch over there on the corner on the side, and I was trying to throw it back really quick.
That was a beauty.
And you have to make sure you got to throw within your own score zone. So
yeah, I want to kind of go back and look at that actually, because I think what you're saying is accurate, and I think you were trying to make the throw quick to catch me off guard, I think. So
yeah.
let's watch that again real quick. So here's my throw. I catch you on that corner, and I feel like you were both trying to make the throw from your score zone and also try and catch me off guard.
Yeah, and I can't step out. I have to be in my respective score zone to make that throw. So I'm leaning over, and then as I'm leaning over, I'm going up and just hooked it. So
yeah, and that just goes to show you, yeah, there's a time to play fast and try and catch your opponent off guard, but sometimes if you're just not in a good setup, you just need to slow it back down. Now that was a beautiful throw. Nice catch there.
Nice play. Nice play.
Oh, it makes him lay out for it, but he gets
Two good plays.
2 good plays and 2 good throws. No chance. So you see, eventually I'll have to go and get those 2 Frisbees out there, but I had one in the back of my score zone ready. That's a roll. That's a penalty. Now Josh gets some penalty shots. But you can see whenever there's like an out of bounds call or something, I would say that Frizz is even more of a continuous play type of sport than tennis. We like to compare it to tennis a lot. But in tennis, every time you score, they kind of reset things. And this one, you just keep going. So if they score on you, you can turn around and throw it again real quick.
Yeah.
Or if it's an out of bounds play like a roll, or that one was basically I picked it up right after the roll and threw it immediately. I mean, I regret that now because I went a little too quick, but Let's see if we can't fast forward a little bit here.
Taking our time.
All right, so we're about to start up again. Josh is about to throw.
Yep, 3 penalty shots coming up here.
Oh, that one didn't make it in the score zone. Oh, no, never mind. It counted as a point. I want to go back and look at that real quick.
Yeah, let's look at that. I feel like the second bounce was past the pitch line on the outside, but maybe not.
Oh, no, I think it landed right before it.
Yeah, from this angle,
I'm trying to
from the
pause it.
viewpoint of the camera, it looks like it may not be, but yeah, you see it there on the penalty line.
Yeah, I can't seem to catch the frame. I think it actually landed.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I think it went before the pitch line. I think probably during play, I was thinking it was going to go past the pitch line, which is why I didn't really go for it. And then it lands in the score zone. So
yeah, so that's a great example of like the first skip is in the skip zone, second skip is outside of the skip zone and it's past the penalty line, but it skips back in, so it's good.
that was a nice and easy penalty shot there. I feel like he gave me a break after that. That one would have been a penalty, but because it's a penalty shot, no penalty, but no point. All right, and here he gets to start one. He gets to start out regular gameplay again. Nice, easy. Oh, that's a good throw.
Yeah. Oh
man, I wish the. Oh, it counted as a point.
Get it? Yeah.
I was about to say, I think it was a little
kind of borderline height rule there.
Yeah, I was thinking that it might get called a height rule, but it must have been close enough. This camera needs a little bit of a wider angle. Oh,
I feel like that bounce was yeah, it was before.
now, yeah, if he would have caught it after it bounced on in his score zone, that would have been a point. But yeah, he's saying right there it bounced in the penalty box, so it was good. Well,
Yeah,
it
no,
was
it was
good
still
when he
in
caught
my score zone when I made the catch too. So nice. Oh, that was not a score apparently. Okay.
No, yeah, I can hear him debating it.
Yeah, I just did the signal, no score, so it must have gone out, and that's the end of the quarter.
20-25. He gained another point on the spread.
Hanging on.
But you do have two
You got to
penalties.
make it easy on the fourth quarter. You don't want to work hard in the fourth quarter.
All right, we'll catch you guys again on the fourth quarter.